Welcome back, everyone. Now we have our first guest for tonight's episode, Mr. Ali Alhababi. He is a content creation manager. Welcome, Mr. Ali.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for being here. We're very excited to ask about your content creation journey. But first of all, tell us about yourself and your journey in developing skills.
It's a long journey, but I will try to make it short. Let's start 10 years ago. Me as Ali, I was a totally different person. So I went abroad to study, and that was my first failure. I know like people scared of talking about their failures, but I believe failure is what what will lead you to success. So I got there. I didn't get a degree, but I learned many skills. This skill led me to come back to Kuwait, study again, and I got my degree in computer engineering. So after I graduated from computer engineering, I was like thinking, okay, now I know how to learn. I need to learn more things. Or I love learning. I consider myself as a learner my whole life because I think like learning is equal to growth. So if you are not learning, are you living actually? I don't think so. So yes, after my graduation, I looked at Alhababi and they have an internship program. So I said, let's try it. It was about content creation. My life abroad motivated me to be a content creator. I bought a camera because I was in a rural country area, so I didn't have much to do. So I have my camera, I go around, take pictures. Then I started a YouTube channel, a blog. I was trying and experiment to understand myself. That's one of the skills I want to learn. It's how can I understand myself. So I started there to be for an internship for 120 hours only. That was my plan. After that, I was planning to go and continue in my field, computer engineering.
Okay, that's
the funny thing, that's 120 hours. Now it's more than 2 years.
Wow.
Yeah, and I continue with them.
That's amazing. So, Mr. Ali, if you don't mind me saying, it wasn't a failure. It was an experience and a lesson, maybe.
Yes.
That's how we, turn the negative into positive, and you did that.
Yeah, that's what I consider. I consider failure as like a step stone to success.
Yes, of
but
course.
But like in my community, like everyone around me was seeing like he did fail, he did not get the degree, he spent like 5 years there. But the skills I got was like the best thing happened to me.
That's amazing, and we're very proud of you, mashallah.
Thank you.
Now tell us about Alhababi and how does it help develop people's skills?
Okay, so basically Alhababi is a social enterprise where we help people develop their skill or passion, and for even if someone who didn't have his passion, we can help him to find his passion. After you found your passion, we take you to earn from it, because passion takes a lot of your energy, and to develop it you need like some income to subsidize. So we give them the opportunity to earn from their passions. After that, we help them to give back to the community. So that's basically what we do, and we work on talent management and project management.
Okay, and if you don't mind me saying, I want to give a shout out to the brilliant and intellectual Dr. Fatma Al-Musawi. We want to say hi to her. She's the one behind this idea, right?
She's the one, yes, behind this idea, and she's the motivation we have in the company.
MashaAllah. And let's talk more about the World Robotic Olympiad. And why is it important for skill development, since it's around skill development, right?
Yes, right. It helps kids from age 9 to 19 to develop their skill in robotics. So they get the kids from a young age, they get them involved in real life projects. That's what like you can say like it doesn't happen at school as much. So they are trying to help the school and motivating the kids.
Okay, and how does Alhababi support the World Robotic Olympiad?
Okay, we want to thank Hamida, who's the organizer of the World Robotics Olympia, and we support by providing intern to go there and help manage the event, and volunteers from Spread the Passion.
Okay, and how does that apply to you as a content manager, or is that different?
No, it's not different, because I am the one who create the social media post to attract the volunteer to come to the event. Also, I work with the messaging system. I write like all the message for the volunteer to motivate them, and also I work a little bit in managing the event with them. So I will be there, inshallah.
Inshallah. And when it comes to preparing individuals to a global scale, why is it important to create an environment that prepares them that way?
Okay, when I think about it, like we as a human, we are much like seeds, you know, or trees. If we don't have the right environment, we will not be able to grow. So the environment is like everything for a human. And here it comes where all the entities are joining, because if you see like the World Robotic Olympia in Kuwait, it's not only one entity. Everyone tried to bring his expertise to to the environment so they can motivate these kids and help them find the right idea, find the right motivation, and to work like at their best.
Interesting. Now,
Yes.
Mr. Ali, a lot of people that we interview and we, find about, we tend to see that sometimes they do it for work, sometimes they do it for passion. You know, as a content creator, did you do it for work first, or was it your passion?
I don't think you can do content creation for work, because it's
Right.
like it's very hard work, you know, it take a long time. Especially like for me, sometimes I work over 12 hours just to get the content ready for other,
MashaAllah.
you know. So yeah, that's happening sometimes, not every time, yeah, of course, but it take a lot of energy.
Right.
So if you want to do something that's very hard or that take a lot of your energy and from your life, it has to come from your passion, you know.
And before we started the interview, I asked you how many years were you with Al Passion, and you told me it hasn't been 5 or 10 years, but
Yes.
you're already a content creation manager, which is amazing, mashallah.
Yes.
So they depend on you, Mr. Ali,
And most
to
of
do,
the
yeah,
content,
right?
Yes.
So how did they find your skill? Tell us how it happened. Of course, they
Okay.
loved your skills, they saw your good work, yeah?
Yeah, so as I said, I tried to dabble with content creation before, as having a YouTube channel, a blog, doing my Instagram. I didn't really like reach anywhere, but I tried, you know, and I'm still gonna, after this experience, I'm gonna go back and try again. So when I worked there as an intern, they see the dedication in me. I learned how to focus, because like, as I said, after I was studying abroad and I didn't succeed, I learned how to manage my time, how to put all of my focus on one thing. So they see me like, and I like to be a self-learner. So every time they give me a new challenge, they see me like, I try to work around it and solve it, you know. So they said, okay, this guy, we need him. So Dr. Fatma Al-Musawi offered me like to stay for 2 years. Now I just completed my 2 years and I am gonna move onward in my journey. So thank you for Dr. Fatma for helping me at this journey.
That's amazing, mashallah. We're very proud of you. You see, self-learning can actually achieve, you can achieve a lot with that.
Yes.
Yes.
Actually, I don't think there is a learning rather than self-learning.
You know,
Like,
I agree with you.
sometime
I agree with you.
I can deliver the idea for you. I can give you the information, but if you yourself you don't want to learn it, you will not learn it.
Exactly, exactly.
So that's also what happened with the World Robotic Olympia. They let the kids try with themselves. They let them experiment a lot, and they come with interesting ideas. Like as a computer engineer, I heard some of the idea I haven't thought about, you know. And this
That's
year,
a
yeah,
very
the World Olympia is gonna be about how robotics helps the Earth. And usually, like when we think about it, like I use AI a lot in my work. Many people, they are against AI. They said like, okay, AI is gonna take our job, or it's gonna mess our life, or robotics, like they use a lot of energy and we don't need them. But actually, like there is a lot of use cases for robotic to make our life better, to make it more sustainable, and to help us enjoy our life more.
And finally, Mr. Ali, what pieces of advice do you have for individuals starting their journey towards personal growth and mastery? What would you say to them?
Sure. I would say like start with learning. Learn more, because every time you learn anything, it's gonna open another door for you. So try learning from books, YouTube, podcasts, anything you can learn, and open new doors for yourself. Second of all, don't be scared of failure. Like today, I see failure as my friend. Many people like go against me, but like this experience now, it was my first experience to be in a live TV or in any TV. Okay, so learn from your failures. Try to use it to see. I see failure as a way to success, as I said. So it gives you a creative ways to reach your goal.
Yes.
Because when you have a goal and you failed here, you have to look at another angles. So it's very interesting to use failure as a learning tool.
Yes.
Lastly, mentorship. Like if I didn't have Dr. Fatma behind me, I wouldn't know what I am doing good or I am doing bad. Because like if you work for yourself, of course you are gonna love what you are doing. Say, okay, I enjoy this, so it must be good. But to show it for an audience, maybe it will not deliver the message you want to deliver. So having a mentor, it's gonna shorten the gap between your learning. Because all of us we have blind spots, and if we didn't have a mentor or a coach to guide us, we will not have, or it will take longer time to reach your
achieve
goal.
it. Yes, that's a very good way of putting it. Actually, I
Yes.
love that. Thank you very much.
You're
Thank you for
welcome.
your passion, actually, and thank you for the interview and the amazing information.
Thank you very much for having me, and I am glad to have this.
Thank you. Dear viewers, we want to thank Mr. Ali Alhababi, Content Creation Manager, for this informative interview. And now we will be right back, but after this report of school and nutrition, so stay tuned.